Hey folks, we're here at City Walk today to check out the new merch, how social distancing is, and all the measures that Universal is taking during this time to keep us all safe.
Come along! So, starting out here in front of the Universal Studios sign. Interestingly enough, they don't have any signage or gates stopping you from walking right up to the entrance pretty much. At Disneyland they have a fence up so you can't get too close, but there are some social distancing markers stopping you from getting too ridiculously close, but not actually any fences. Interestingly enough, it looks like Universal is preparing as if they were to open because they have 6 feet markers lined up at the ticket booths as well as the front entrance. Of course, there is no news about them opening, but looks like they're ready whenever they get the okay. Alright, time to go to the Universal Studios store, see what's new. I wish I could see the front of it. We've got a lot of different merchandise. We've got bumper stickers, car posters, lanyards, this vintage 90s type looking neon hat. Oh, the sweatshirt's actually really nice. That's cute. Which that is. Ah, $50 for this retro neon. It kind of looks like it would glow in the dark too. I wonder if it does. So John just informed me that this is supposed to be a Marty McFly style hat.
Cool. That's all I got.
Look, they have a Jaws blanket.
Oh, Jaws up here. I don't know what they're doing. It doesn't make a difference. Buy sub-type shoes, $100. Mr. 35.
Okay, I doubt there's anything new in here because Harry Potter hasn't really changed much with the park's not open, but I really love this section, so we have to just take it in for a minute. The theming in here is really beautiful. Bronze, just as if you're in Ollivanders. Surprisingly, they're still allowing people to pick these up. I assume they're sanitizing these. I mean, I'm glad because it's a fun feature, but it is somewhat surprising. This is fun. I haven't actually noticed this before. It's like the Vera Vera set. This music is so beautiful. So we found this collectible edition 2021. I know we're not supposed to touch things, so I apologize, but I just couldn't resist checking this out. It's really pretty. So I'm assuming, I don't know exactly, but I'm assuming this is a special wand made just for this year. Pretty cool. I really love this Honeydew Loungefly. The colors are just so pretty. I believe this one's $75 as most. Let's see. 82. Thank you.
Yeah.
It looks like they do have all 4 houses now of face masks. We watched a vlog of something and they only had Gryffindor. But it does look like you can represent all of your favorite houses now here at Universal. $8 each or 3 for $20. Last time we were, I didn't see this one either. It's so fluffy Minions mask. So that's cool. So we're here in the Simpsons room. It's really nice and quiet in here. The rest of the store was slightly more crowded. We are here on a Saturday, so it's understandable. But I just wanted to point out something kind of cool. Here in the Simpsons area, you can get a little can of Duff Energy. I don't want to mess with it, but for $5.45 you can get a little can of Duff as if you were drinking from the shelf. It's a really cool display case of a lot of old memorabilia of sorts, collectibles. So I just wanted to say, this mask that I got yesterday, or on Tuesday at Downtown Disney, it is giving me some slight pain on the back of my ears, which is weird because the Minnie Mouse one I bought that's the same size didn't give me any pain. I've found through this pandemic that I apparently have a rather small head, so like the medium mask I bought for Universal Studios here was actually too big, so I tried getting a medium in the Disney size because I've heard they run smaller, and for the Minnie Mouse one it was great, but for this Haunted Mansion one it's been a little tight, weirdly, even though they're the same size. Looks like Ben & Jerry's is actually open today. We had heard from other vloggers that this has been closed, but maybe because it's a Saturday, they're open today. One of John's favorite places, and mine too. It's really cool.
If all 4 of the Ghostbusters is action figures that you can buy here.
These cute Poskets. We only have a couple here, but they're so cute. That's really cute. It's like Chip 'n Dale's Treehouse.
That's what it looks like, and they are $30 each.
We've also got a nice selection of backpacks, purses, and my favorite, Loungefly backpacks. have a Disney one, Frozen. One of these days, we need to come here and actually try this Voodoo Donuts they put in a few years ago. We've been to the one in Portland, Oregon, so I'm really interested to see how this Oregon classic original holds up in LA. But it always has a pretty long line. Even on before COVID, it always has a long line. So we haven't done it yet. What?
Because there was a Dole Whip.
Oh yeah. This place actually has a Dole Whip flavor, Menchie's. I think they all do, but if you're here at Universal Studios and you're craving a Dole Whip, we've heard it tastes just the same as Disneyland's Dole Whip. They have a Margaritaville here. I don't know if it's actually open. Might not be. But these always make me think of Florida, because in Florida they have them on, like, I swear, every street corner. But I don't see them as much here in California.
Yeah, the Buca de Beppo is open.
The Buca de Beppo is open?
Yes, Buca de Beppo is open for business.
Okay. That's good to know.
Just over this building here at City Walk, you can see Hogwarts just peering over the top of that building back there.
I'm noticing that this area of Universal is way more empty. There's like no one down here, which is understandable because most of these places are not open. But if you look down there, a lot more people. The entire time we've been here, there's been a line for Hot Topic, so be prepared for that. There's probably gonna be a bit of a wait for that one. What were you saying?
Just show up for Hot Topic.
Oh, yes. Exactly. Oh, although it's not too crowded here. I mean, look at the walkway. This is not bad. When we first walked in here, I was worried. But, not bad. It is a hot one here. Let me say that. When we first walked in here today, it seemed really crowded. There was a lot of parking, but it was all full, so we had to go up to like the 3rd level. So I was worried, but it's not bad. Honestly, some of the shops and restaurants look a little crowded, but it's not bad for a Saturday. Okay, so we're back in the car now. Get to take those masks off. Well, we could if we wanted to, or you can keep it on. Never hurts to be too careful. So the last shot we got where we were walking toward the Universal sign, after we took that, a very nice security officer came over and told us that you're actually not allowed to put any your devices on the ground to take shots like that. We have like this little tiny tripod that just has like 3-inch legs, which we checked the Disney requirements for cameras, and they said that short tripods like that were fine. But I didn't check Universal, so I guess Universal, they don't like those kind of tripods, or at least they don't want them on the ground. So any future vloggers out there, aspiring vloggers as us, like us, just know that. Now we're going to be heading to another little surprise that we're pretty excited about. We're going to be going to the El Capitan Theater, which is closed. Don't get too excited. It's not open for business, but they're offering curbside to go of concessions, which it sounds like are legit Disney park snacks. We're hoping that they're the same quality. They've got churros, popcorn, and Mickey pretzels. So, pretty excited to get to try out some Disney park snacks while the parks are still closed. Hopefully they're just as good or close to as good as the parks. So we'll see.
And we're going down. And Katie's driving. So pray for me.
Okay, so we're here. We pulled into this parking lot where they would normally park for shows, but they had this really nice online pickup order spot, and there's even a place to take a cute picture. So we're gonna call this number and they're gonna bring our food out. Okay, so we just picked up our food. We've got a couple of ices here. Super cute El Capitan popcorn bucket with popcorn. And a giant bag. I'll probably show more of this when we get home, but it looks like, what do we got in there?
We got a churro. We got a hot dog.
Yummy.
We got two Mickey pretzels.
Can't wait for those.
And 2 things of cheese. And the Slurpees.
Perfect. All right, let's head home and eat. It looks like there might be a fire here. I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of smoke along the freeway here as we're going through LA. Oh, it looks like that building might be on fire. This definitely was not happening when we drove through here a couple hours ago. This is crazy. Alright, we just got home. Time to see what's in here. I'm so excited. I will admit, we did preview a few of these snacks. We already finished the hot dog. How was the hot dog?
It's good. It's like any other hot dog. It wasn't...
Yeah. Okay. One of the coolest things that we got with this was the popcorn bucket. Still warm after almost an hour in the car. Let's see. It's like your typical fresh buttery popcorn. And we did test a little bit of this in the car too. Would you say it's Disney Park quality popcorn?
Nah, it tastes just like Disneyland popcorn. It's really good.
It smells really good. And then they gave us a little cup full of sauce for the hot dog, right?
Yeah, it was for the hot dog. Yeah, it was like ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard.
Yeah, they've got mustard, even mayonnaise in there. So everything you might need in a nice little cup. We got a coloring and activity packet, which is themed to the El Capitan. So if you have children or you just want to color, these are really cute. And there's crayons in here as well, I think.
Oh, look at crayons. It's cool. I didn't realize the crayons.
Yeah, there's crayons. Okay, and then I'm kind of excited to unwrap this. This is, a Disney churro. Honestly, I don't remember if I've ever had an actual Disney churro. Have I? Have you?
I've had a few Disney churros in my way. I've had a lot, but a few.
No. So I don't know if I can compare this completely accurately, but it looks just like one. Yeah. See there, that's pretty much, it smells like one. It smells like Main Street. Smells like Main Street. Okay, and then this is what I was most excited for. In these boxes are what look to be legit Mickey Mouse pretzels.
Assuming one of them's the salted one and one of them's the unsalted one because they put a sticker on there.
Oh, that's nice. They wrapped it in plastic or foil so that it stays hot. Okay, this is the unsalted one, but look at that. It is a legit Disneyland Mickey pretzel.
Yep. And they both came with cheese too to dip in.
Let's see how much salt they put on this one. Oh, no, not much salt here, but there's a little bit of salt. That's the salted pretzel. And then there are 2 of the little packs of cheese. Is this the same brand of cheese sauce they use in the parks or no?
I think so. I think it's the same one. I'm not too sure though. It's been a while since I've had a Mickey pretzel.
Yeah, me too. Let us know if you know if that's the accurate kind of cheese. Either way, can't really go wrong with nacho cheese. And then in the bottom there's napkins. All right, let's give this stuff a try. All right. Smells like Disneyland. Let's give it a bite. Oh yeah. That's a Disneyland pretzel, all right. Time for some popcorn. Tastes like good popcorn. I think it tastes legit. Okay. Let's try the churro. John just wants to chow down, but we gotta test this stuff out. Well, that's a little cold, but it tastes good. Okay, so that was our day at Universal City Walk and trying out the new food experience they have offered at El Capitan Theater in Hollywood. So, kind of to recap, the City Walk wasn't as bad as I was expecting. For a weekend, I got worried when we first pulled in and we had to drive around a few times to find parking. But once we got inside, I don't know if all those people were just inside like the restaurants eating, or it just seemed more crowded than it was. They did only have a small portion of the parking structure open, so maybe that would account for some of it. There was no wait for the Universal Studio store. So, I mean, comparing that to Downtown Disney, where the World of Disney, even on a very slow day, we've always had to wait at least a little bit. So, I would definitely say City Walk. If you're worried about crowds, City Walk would be the safer bet if you're going for a theme park shopping experience. Yeah, I'm still a little leery to go to Downtown Disney on a weekend. We've only gone on weekdays so far. So there was a lot of new merchandise in the studio store. I'm still kind of wishing I got that cute retro Hollywood, the studios sweatshirt, but maybe next time. So as for our food pickup, so that went really well, I think. I mean, it was a little tricky to find it at first. We had to drive kind of around the block because you don't just go down Hollywood Boulevard, and if you've been to Hollywood Boulevard, you know it's very crazy down there. You really can't just stop in front of El Capitan Theater, but what I didn't know is that there's a whole parking lot right behind El Capitan, so if you keep going down Highland Avenue, I believe it is,
you can just make a right if you're coming from the 101. And you go into this little parking area. It says you have to pay, but you keep going past that, and then there's just this like 3 spots right behind El Capitan that are marked for pickup. So that was actually really simple. We just called the phone number that was on the sign in front of our parking spot, and someone answered and said we did get out of our car. They said to get out of your car, walk around to the little table, and they would do a contactless pickup from the table. And that was super quick and easy. They brought it out. We were 10 minutes early, but they were like, yeah, that's fine. And then they even had a little photo spot set up that we could take pictures with our food. So it said El Capitan. Super cute. So overall, I think that was a good experience. What did you think about the food itself?
It was good. The popcorn tasted just like Disneyland popcorn. The pretzels were good. They were a little cold when we got back, so we had to heat them up, but it's a long drive home. As far as the pretzels go, it tasted just like a Disneyland pretzel. I think they might use different cheese, or they changed the cheese that they used to use in the park, because that wasn't as the cheese wasn't as good as the cheese they used to use for the pretzels at Disneyland, which is unfortunate. But still, all around, it was a good meal. It was pretty good for the price of what we paid for. It was only $7.50 for a Slurpee, which was like a large size Slurpee, or Diet Coke or whatever drink you wanted. A hot dog and a 64-ounce tub of popcorn that came with a tin that you could actually use for later with a lid. And we got 2 pretzels with cheese sauce for $5 each, and another drink for, I think it was like $3 or $2.50 or something.
Yeah, $2.50.
We paid around $25 and got a lot of stuff for the.
There was a churro. We added the churro.
We got
for
churro
$3.
too for $3. Yeah, the Disney churro.
Yeah, we kind of got a lot. It was a lot of junk food. I probably wouldn't advise eating it all at once. My stomach's a little, I definitely need to eat something healthy after that. But we wanted to kind of like try out all the offerings and see if it really was like Disneyland or not. Which I would say yes. I mean, I think it would have helped a lot if we'd been able to eat it a little sooner rather than having to drive all the way through the LA traffic to get back to Orange County before giving it a try. But overall, good experience. I would definitely try it out, especially if you live in the Hollywood, LA area. So, thanks for watching today's vlog. I hope you'll stick around. Please give us a like if you enjoyed this content. Oh, and I just remembered, I did look up that fire we saw on the freeway on the way home, but I couldn't find anything, so hopefully it wasn't a big deal. Maybe it was something planned. I don't know why. I don't know. I know out in farmlands and stuff, sometimes they plan fires to burn out extra wood and stuff, but this is in the middle of the city, so it's a little concerning, but hopefully it was fine. Not a big deal. Since it's not in the news or anything, I guess it's not a big deal. I hope. But thanks for watching today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed all our footage we got today. We had a lot of fun filming it. So we'll see you next time.